There's day 1710 of the Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. They were doing Choshen Mishpat Siman Shin Samach Zayin, Sif Chav to Chav Ches. Chav. Kohanim Begezel have a Kamakam. Not sure this got into this whole Simon got into the cycle of Arukh HaShulchan Yomi. Obviously, we're way away, far away from anything which no game is manazeh, but it's not the first time. Quantum begezel hazekim kalim matos saying the quantum in this type of theft are like they're receiving gifts. The fila goyzim emenu chametz feinu yoshin therefore you stole from the ger chametz and he has no heirs of Avraham Pesach and Pesach passed. Chayav litin the quantum is damag shasagel. You have to give the quantum its value at the time of the theft. Apishim manigzol yakoyam. Even though if the person from whom was stolen would still be alive. The gods could say, here's your chametz. Commercials haven't seen Shin Sam Gimel, even though it's worthless at this point. Have a came to the Torah, Zichsel, the Kohanim, Matnas Kuna, since the Torah bestowed this upon the Kohanim as one of the gifts of Kuna. They'll see Pashas Korah, Matnas Kuna, Asher Yoshivu Li. This is restored to me. Zel Gezel She's Bar Shaboshach Loshan Hashava, and this is the Gezel which it said there is a language of restoration. Came the Achshav, I'm not sure exactly how that line is supposed to read, but came Shashab and Shab Klum, since now it's worthless. Ain't a maton, it's not a gift. Now do I have any benefit for it? And the Kohanim receive whatever they receive, the value, then it's their money. They do whatever they're pleased with it. It's not like something which is consecrated, that you can't use in order to marry a woman. No, here it's anything you want. A goslin as a Karen. The Kohanim cannot bring the korban asham until the goslin restores the Karen. The principle. But the chomish is not an impediment. She also Karen as they gave the principle by Ikri asham and then brought the korban. The scarpolo, it's atoned to ain. Hachomish makeh b'kapora. The chomish is not an impediment for the kapora. V'dover zeh l'mad mehekdesh. Learn this from hekdesh. Mikodesh. If you had committed me'ilah by having hanoah from Kodesh illicitly, Chayav required to bring a principle, and the fifth, Osham Ilos and Osham Ilos Korban. Steve Shama, it says there, with the ram brought as the sacrificial offering, and you're atoned for. But El Korban. The Ayel is the Korban, Osham Karen, and the Osham is the Karen. So not El Asham, the korban of the korban Asham, and you get Chet, even though it is korban Asham, it's learned as El, the korban, and Asham, the principle, and then that you get the Slicha. So you see that the korban and the karen are ma'akev. You need to have the sacrificial offering and the principle. But not the 50. Nevertheless, so you have to give that chomesh after you made a denial. If you love, if not, you have to fulfill the Torah obligation. Though you have kapara on this, the avera of the shvua, but the Abayr of the theft itself is not atoned for without the chomesh. Since we said you can't sacrifice the offering before the Karen, you give the principle. Because again, therefore, if you stole from a ger, Yoshima has no heirs. Yizar Kohanim should be careful not to accept the korban before they get the principle. In the basement, they're trained from Mishmaros, and they're arranged by weeks. The gods can give it Karen to the Mishmar, which is working this week, and to wait for the korban for the next following week. Even though it's mitzvah when you're required to bring it. Nevertheless, after the fact, if you wait for the second Mishmar, you also yotze. The first Mishmar gets the money. The second Mishmar gets the korban. in bracket says here nearly he can give the carbon the chomesh later on to a third or fourth mishmar. Notice that cancel mishmar rishon if he gave the money to a first mishmar, or carbon nasim yal mishmar sheni, and he gave the carbon immediately to the second mishmar. But mishmar rishon down the carbon was still the week of the first mishmar. Yachzir b'nei mishmar sheni, then the people of the second mishmar have to return. That's a carbon the mishmar rishon, the carbon to the mishmar of the first mishmar, which is operative this week. Then the sheikhabel should love his mishmar tom. The second mishmar should not accept the carbon. It's not the time of the mishmar. Nasar carbon la mishmar by mishmar tam. You gave the carbon to the mishmar at its proper time. Mishmar sheni nasar sheni sekesef. But then you gave the money to the second mishmar, which you're not supposed to, because he lived there mishmar rishon. So the people are fault are the people of the first mishmar. She gave the asham kadam akesef. They should not receive the asham prior to the money. They give the carbon to the second mishmar. Nearly the agami kibla chomesh shel melzir. It seems to me says Arukh HaShulchan that first mishmar accepted the chomesh. You also have to give it back. Even though the chomesh is not an impediment for kapara, nevertheless came to say did it inappropriately, but asham to accept the carbon prematurely, concealable clue, we find them and throw the book at them. You can fire kibbutz carbon, the ready carbon, the ready sacrifice the offering. It's not effective. You have a carbon, you have a carbon acher. Rather than another carbon, the asham shenikra of carbon ma'abas a carbon a karen. Sorry, the asham which is sacrifice before the karen is brought. Lo yitzabei yechabas, so you didn't fulfill the obligation. For asham pasal, asham pasal, kanim lo zochel rak bar, kanim only get to keep the hide, which is yaitzi the chulin. Chav Gimel. Kasav Rambam Zal. The Rambam writes, "Nasa Kesel Achas Mishmaros." He gave the money to one of the Mishmaros. Fesal Asham Shmaros Shabasah, and he gave the Asham to the Mishmara whose week it is. In other words, he gave it to a random mishmar. He gave money to a random mishmar, and then he gave carbon to the proper mishmar. Yachzer Kesel, it's Asham. The money should go to where the Asham is. Lancha Mishmar Kavua, to the people whose mishmar is in place this week. Shamisha Shloch Kesel below Shabasah. The mishmar took the money with which it's not. It's not its week. Lo Zachsa. He did not acquire it. The Muslim Yad remove it from them. But Sfilu, the whole Africa of the Kibla Kesel, even though they received the money before the Asham, Kakol Nevas came Shlo Kiblu Shah B'Shas Mishmar Tom, since they didn't accept the receive the time of the Mishmar, Tzirchim Limsor the Bali Mishmar, you have to give it to the Bali Mishmar Shah Torah Zichtslam, to which the Torah bestowed it. Binas Asham called him, you gave the Asham first, Kiblu Bali Mishmar, and the people of the Mishmar accepted it. Then he gave the money to Kohanim whose Mishmar is not operative now. Because we still find the Mishmar, even though it was there, he had a turn, which is received the Asham, accepted the Asham prior to the money. And they should give them the Asham to those who accepted the money. They should bring it when it's their proper week. In brackets, it says, long brackets, we haven't had one in a while. So, the Rav Chacham is to the Kenan Sham. For Rambam, Zalishmi Kamadim Zerchian, Ram left us some questions why. For Rambam Yam Shlemet Tumab said why the Ram left him out. Vayin Sham Mishlamech, Mistapek, Imani Mechila, Mishlamech is not sure, and Mechila is effective. Nearly the Rabban Lomhani, because Rabbi the effective Mechila is not effective. Rakmila, the Knas, Mishum Mishra, Shaino Shalhem, Shaykh Mechila, only Rabbi that the Knas which we give is on account of his mishmar, that is not their mishmar, then you can do mechila. They can be meichelit. Ava Rabbanan, that knas shabbat the entire, because Rabbanan that the fine is that they violated the entire shkibul asham kodem kesef by receiving an asham before the money. Lo mani mechila. What mechila is effective here? V'duk, you did wrong, forget it. Chavta, because the Rambam writes, it goes to Zagir, somebody who steals from a ger v'nish below, and took an oath and made Zagir. You said beside your asham gzeiloso and the principal the aloso and the kohanim to bring up the kohanim mesa gazon kapara, and the gazon died before accomplishing kapara. The children of the gazon inherit the money of the gzela or gzela atzma or the gzela itself. For asham, and they don't have to give it to kohanim. For asham yirad shipo ba'mum, and the asham goes and grazes until it gets a mum, and then he can redeem it. No sense as the keslan mishmar if the the thief just gave money right to the people of the Mishmar who made Kohen Kapara. He died before the Asham was brought. And Yosha Gazan Yecholim Melotzim Yana Kohen, the heirs of the Gazan cannot extract that money from the Kohanim. Shtemar Isha Sheitan the Kohen Lo Yeh. Once given to Kohen belongs to Kohen. Vafilia Gazan Kotan, even if the Gazan was a minor, Shema Nasa Matana, and his gift was not a valid gift, so the Kohen shouldn't have accepted. And Yosha Motzim Yana Kohen, the heirs cannot extract from the Kohen Makan Shono. That is a big shocker. That the Rambam writes that even if the thief was a Kotan and he gave the money to Kohanim, we don't extract the money from Kohanim. I don't know why. Where's the source? On the contrary, Yalkut Yoso Noso Matiyim Mat Ishlo Katan in the Yalkut Pash Noso, where the Gezla Geras, it precludes a Katan. Maybe it's because Gemara says that money is a partial atonement. Is that Katan? What's the Shia Kapara? And this Katan, he wanted to have a Kapara. Therefore, the heirs cannot prevent his accomplishing Kapara. Says Arukh HaShulchan, move on. Nevertheless, understood. How could we talk about a gazlan who's a minor? But then it's only applies to somebody who took an oath and then confessed that he stole and took a false oath. The Chayav is liable to bring principal and a fifth. And the Asham, a katan ain't a baronship. Shiavi Karban Ashvur. A katan is not relevant to punishment to bring a carbon on a shvur. And true that you have to give back anything a katan stole when to the person from whom was robbed when the stolen object is still in extant. Most times it's simin test. Carbon asham also, but in carbon asham on the shvur v'alei would except for him. A kata bring an ola and shlamim if he owns the animal, but not a chatas or asham. So you shall be in parakaf the chumas. So you have to hold. You have to say Sfila Ram. The Ram holds the came in the kesem b'chaper mechza. Since money is a partial atonement. Imam Rakatan he wrote something. The katan says, "I want to give back the lost item. Please take give it to Kohanim. May makri though we don't impede him. Came in the tzana kapara since he wants to accomplish his kapara. V'lo garam be'olo shlamim. It's no difference than olo shlamim. She b'chol which you can sacrifice. Kosh can kesem shem b'kedusha klaus. It's only money which has no kush at all. Chein ina yoshim mutzim yadim. That's why the heirs cannot extract that money from the Kohanim. Okay, Chavav. That's Rambam Zakri. Rambam Ein Din Zeh should start to the Kohanim Makerim Bachomish Oshem Elok Shelo Hoda B'Chai Nigza. All this only applies when the thief did not concede his confess during the lifetime of the person whom he stole. Avim Hoda B'Chayav. But if he confessed during the lifetime of the ger, the zakful of a milva, and the ger said, "Okay, now you owe me." It's a debt, a mace, and then the ger dies. Gazan acquires whatever he has in his hand because he doesn't have to pay back the debt. You know, to remove the exam from his hand or fill the mitzvah by shava, but it doesn't have to get a loss, as we've seen previously. Just like when somebody steals from his father, takes a shvua, and the father dies. She's barred das a Rambam, as we explained according to the Rambam. Shekain kosav achar din gezel aviv. The Rambam writes afterwards the law of somebody stole from his father. So do somebody steals a ger. Benishbal took a shvua. Chazav hodlo. They confessed. V'zakav of a kol milveh. And the ger said, "Okay, you owe to me." But Chacham is a ger, and then the ger died. Even though the thief acquires exile, he has to remove it from his hands in a technical way. But Medvar, when it's true, show them in a time if he confessed in the meantime. And because of the ger, but if he stole from a ger who has no heirs, finish, but only took a shvutim, mesa ger, and then the ger died. Then since the confession did not take place to the ger, so it did not become a loan, an obligation. So therefore, he has to pay the Karen Chaimish the Kohanim of that Mishmar, or maybe a Shama, and bring the Asham Chaim Iskapalo, and then afterwards he accomplishes Kapara Kan Lashana. Long brackets here again. Rabbi Mikshul Lam Yisukin Seshas, Bleeding Rabbi Shvash, Zeh Shama, Rabbi Akiva, Shekhiz is about Kuftes Ein Lo Takon Shiotz Exam Takos Yodo, that there's no fixing until he extracts the exam from his hands. And a Kabbalah Sham Kohanim. Doesn't mean necessarily he has to pay the Kohanim. Dad Shiotzi Masha Gavez Ovi. To extract means like when he steals his father, to give it back in a technical way. Mashkas Sham Zakful Ami Mele. And that which he said here that it was turned into obligation. If he confessed to the ger, Melekenu, this is automatic. Since he conceded during the ger's lifetime, and then get back to him, automatically becomes a milva. So that which is asked, so gezel ger, how do we have it? The full procedure should apply. That's so, and it comes out that when he confesses after death, that's going according to everybody, not just Rabbi Yosef Liv, Lokai El. It's not going whatever it says previously. For Duke after the sea, so you saw obviously that make full sense. Chavzayin Aval Rabbeinu was saying okay, but many rabbis disagreed. I feel hoda b'chayav, even if you confess in his lifetime, chayav litin akar b'chomish, you have to give the principal and the fifth lekohanim to the kohanim and levi korban. Lachem is manazeh. Okay, finally comes something which is well but to us. In our day and age, if somebody stole from a ger and there were no heirs, chayav litin tzedakah v'shar gzol. You have to give to tzedakah the amount of the gzela. Chemish l'shayv manazeh. There's no fifth in our day and age. And Paskin goes to ger, somebody steals from a ger, benishbalo, takes an oath him, meisbalo yoshim, he dies without heirs. I feel hoda low, even if you confess to his lifetime, and became an obligation. Even though you acquired the gzela now, with the ger died, you have to be extracted from your hand. The Rambam Pirusha should have seen Me'uma, according to Rambam, he doesn't have to lose anything, like he cares of his father. Shar poskim chayav l'tzin tzedakah, and the poskim skipped tzedakah. The Rambam ain't chayav l'tzin tzedakah, el kshlohoda b'chayav. According to Rambam, you only have to give tzedakah if you didn't concede during the ger's lifetime, confess during the ger's lifetime. But that the kohanim ain't chayav m'chol ha'gazlon, can't kapara koreach mona. Kohanim can't. It's not to say it's not relevant, but the time of the kohanim they could not be m'chol the gazlon since the Torah calls it kapara. They have to take it in order for the kapara to be effective. Chav ches, havadim b'shtaros, where it goes, somebody steals slaves or documents or real estate, there is no additional chomesh. Shnemar, he denies his friend in an object in safekeeping. And everything which is supposed to be, which applies to objects, they and their substance are monetary value. This precludes land, real estate and slaves, which are paralleled to karkos, and documents which are not in themselves valuable. And so to Gezel Ger, if the base mikdash was extant, they don't go to the Kohanim. Also the halach of Chomesh and Asham, where the fifth and the additional korban is only when you confess on your own. But if you Eidim obligate you, so then you don't have that shua process. There's no Chomesh and Asham, even you took a shvua. Some say that if you don't rob the ger but steal from him, then the mikdash shabo Eidim boda mesan nigzal. The mesan which existed, if Eidim came and he confessed and the ger died, you pay keren chomish kohanim below kefil, but not double, which normally you pay for gneva. So it's also Torah kohanim kefil. Torah did not give kohanim the double payment, which only goes to another person. Then to the person when you stole. Havim lo meis, if the ger did not die, mishan kefil chomish. They pay kefil, not chomish. Sheikh shabo Eidim is chayav b'kefil. Then the aim came, they made you liable to pay double. Came schayim kefil, they go chumash. Since you chayim double, there's no chumash. Miuk shemeis, ain't no morish as a kefil kohanim. However, he dies, the kefil does, which the ger could have gotten, does not bequeath to the kohanim. Came historically kefil and shayim kodesh. So once the kefil is removed, there's chumash instead. That's the Rashba. Yesh remain. Some say the kefil should go Eidim tulo shayim chumash klinian. Once Eidim come, even if even in the scenario we just gave, Chumash is not relevant. That the Shita Kabetzis in the name of the Rosh, and that's it for today.